I had a conception of who I was and where I was going, what I was going to do, where I was going to be, what kind of man I was going to become. And then she had taken that and smashed it to pieces. And all I had left were the worries, the doubts, the fears, and uncertainties to go through me. But this shaman's curse, it represented the start of something, the origin of something. And this is step one. This is step one. Step one is knowing your origin story. Now this is important, so I want to illustrate it. I want to illustrate it using an example, a hypothetical example, because your own origin story of your journey, it's going to take a bit of time to figure out. And it's going to be an event in your life that you're still dealing with, still processing, still haven't fully gotten over yet. So we're just going to use a hypothetical example from someone as a way of illustrating it. Now, Jimmy, you've had breakups before, right? Bad, right?
Yeah.
A breakup could be an example of an origin story. Now, I don't want to use a real breakup of yours. Let's not go there. But let's just, could you just give me a name of this hypothetical lover that you have? Vanessa, great. Okay, Vanessa, that's a great name. Can you give me some qualities of Vanessa? What is Vanessa like?
Beautiful.
Beautiful?
Calm.
Calm.
Sincere.
Sincere.
That's enough.
Is that enough for you? But that's good. So beautiful, but she's great. Vanessa's great. And you guys, let's say you guys have been dating 2.5 years. That's a pretty significant relationship, 2.5 years. And it's, you met each other's parents.
We did.
And you've moved in together.
We didn't.
Oh, you didn't. But you're thinking about it.
Yeah.
Okay, you're thinking about it. But it's still pretty serious. But you spend a lot of time at each other's houses. So let's illustrate this. This is, gotta turn it on. There we go. This line right here, this red line, that's your relationship with Vanessa. 2.5 years. Strong, stable, way up above. But here's what happens. One day you come home to Vanessa's place, since you guys don't live together yet. And she's there sitting on the couch. And she's got this look. It's a look she sometimes gets, and you know something's wrong. So you go up to her and you ask, what would you ask her?
Did you have dinner?
Jimmy, Jimmy, this is not about dinner. Jimmy, I just don't. Jimmy, I don't know how to say this. I've been able to say so many things to you over these years, but this one, I don't love you anymore. That's what she's saying right now. And then she stands up off the couch, and she runs out the door, and then you're left staring in that empty door frame.
It's happened to me.
It happens. How did that make you feel? It's like, because that thing, that moment right there, that could be your origin story because it just hits you like that, a brick wall. It did, and then you start falling. And falling. And falling some more.
Yeah.
Because what are you left with? You're just left with all these broken pieces, right? All of these questions without answers, right? Did I do something wrong? Was there another person? What could it be? What could it be? And just turning these things over and over. I mean, because that's how I felt with the shaman. The shaman was that for me. And of course, you don't want to feel like that. You want to claw your way back up. But this stability, this doesn't exist anymore, right? It's gone. It's shattered. But you have to keep clawing back up, right? I mean, that's how I felt. I had to keep clawing, because I felt something pulling me down. This force was pulling me down, because when you're left with all these worries, doubts, fears, and uncertainties, they turn over inside, and it's a feedback loop, like a self-perpetuating machine. And so, there's this trap here. And I was in this trap because if I felt like I kept falling, it would be into this black hole. This black hole that was screaming nothingness and no future at me. And if I just slipped away, then I would go into oblivion. You got good friends, right? And they try to give you advice at these times, right?
Yeah.
They'd say things like, you're looking at it all wrong. It's like this, you just got to hit this rock bottom, and then, you can climb, there's a way. But I didn't see that. You don't see that at that moment. You don't see this other side that you can climb your way out on. It seems impossible and unrealistic. And so here, I was just still here, trapped in this tango of death. You understand, Jimmy? Thank you, Jimmy. And so there I was with what my friends said, this model, and then what my feelings were, this. And for a long time, I was just between these places, and I had a long time to just think about all this stuff. But what I started to think about is, well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way. But also, maybe my friends are looking at it wrong too. That the shaman's curse, or this breakup, or whatever your origin story is, it's not the start of a fall into a black hole, and it's not going to this rock bottom. No. You got to flip this. You got to have a change of perspective. It's a mountain. Folks, the start of this journey is not the start of falling into something, it's the start of a climb. A difficult climb, but at least it's going up someplace. There's the start.